The sage of Arunachala, Ramana Maharshi, sat in profound silence. His presence was a powerful teaching, transforming countless lives. At the heart of his message lay a simple truth: discovering who you truly are. He pointed to a direct path inward to self-realization. Ramana saw this human predicament with immense compassion. Lasting peace and true understanding can only be found within. Ramana Maharshi did not propose elaborate theories. Liberation is not a distant achievement, it is your very nature, here and now. Ramana Maharshi viewed the mind as a bundle of thoughts. It is like a stream, constantly flowing. We often get caught in this stream, identifying with each passing thought. This is the fundamental illusion. The mind projects fears, desires, anxieties, and hopes. It weaves a web that entangles you, pulling you away from your true nature. At the root of all these thoughts, Ramana identified the I thought. This ego thought is the source of the mind's structure. When this I thought is investigated, the mind's power diminishes. The mind naturally projects itself outward, seeking engagement with the external world. This outward flow strengthens the illusion of separation. But Ramana taught that true peace and joy are within you. The mind, in its restlessness, acts like a veil, obscuring this inner treasure. Ramana's teaching is about understanding the mind's nature. It is about using it as a tool rather than being used by it. It is about finding the stillness beneath the surface turbulence. Silence was Ramana Maharshi's most profound teaching. It was a deep, inner stillness where the mind's chatter subsides. In this silence, truth reveals itself. The noise of thoughts often drowns out the subtle voice of the self. When the mind becomes quiet, you can sense something deeper. This inner silence is the presence of pure awareness, your true essence. To reach this stillness, Ramana advocated self-inquiry, known as Atma Vichara. The primary question he urged seekers to ask is, who am I? This question turns the mind back upon itself. Instead of following thoughts outward, you trace them back to their source. This process of self-inquiry is like diving deep into the ocean. The question, who am I, acts as your anchor. Each time a thought arises, you gently redirect your attention. This persistent inquiry begins to loosen the grip of the ego. It is about directly experiencing the truth, abiding in pure awareness. Ramana Maharshi often used the metaphor of a mirror to explain the mind. The mind reflects thoughts, emotions, and experiences. We usually get caught up in these reflections, believing them to be real. We forget they are mere reflections. Beyond the reflections is the self. The self is like the clear, untainted space. Realization is understanding you are not the reflections. You are the timeless awareness in which everything arises. The question, who am I, is a direct challenge to the ego. The ego, this I thought, is the root of all your troubles. When you inquire into its nature, the ego finds no ground to stand upon. The inquiry, who am I, exposes the insubstantial nature of the ego. It reveals that the ego is not a solid entity, but a bundle of thoughts and conditioning. This process of the ego's dissolution is not a battle. It is a gentle but persistent looking. Each time the I thought arises, you turn your attention to it. You ask, who is this I? From where does it arise? As you continue this inquiry, the I thought will lose its power. What remains when the ego subsides is the self, pure awareness, unconditioned consciousness. It is a rediscovery of what you have always been. Ramana Maharshi's ultimate message is simple. Inquire and discover that there is no separate entity called I. When the I thought dissolves, what remains is the self, the heart, reflecting only the light of the self. Please subscribe to our channel, like, share, and comment.